this is the panel that's going to be coming out, 240s, 4-core 240s. So I believe the design is asking for one more of these as well. There is a fourth duct. We're in DB Temp internal. Pop this lever, open this, get this open, pop these covers out the way. Lovely. Let's go now. Rolling. What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're on a massive job. We've got loads going on. Gonna do some site temps today, join in some armoured, a little bit of testing I think, and show you what's going on here. And yeah, literally just show you a day in the life. We're gonna be spending lots of time here, doing lots of videos here, so loads to come up. But yeah, follow me, I'll show you what's going on. Pretty exciting, this job. There's going to be loads to show: containment, small power, mains work, panel work, fuse boards. I'm hoping to be here sort of every week. Anything specifically you want to see, fire alarm, anything, let me know, and I'll try and make sure we capture it at some point. Sliding this into place so we're just one short basically. This stuff is pretty cool. The ratings it can take, like the weight ratings, is insane. You obviously got your live cable markings and stuff, but yeah, this will just keep the temp safe basically in the middle of the car park, in the middle of the road. Yeah, not cheap though, very expensive a piece. Cool, so got these two bundles of cable. Unfortunately, I mean, my excuse is that they put the cabins in the wrong place, but what I actually think is, yeah, the cable just wasn't long enough. So yeah, we're gonna join these here, just in some whisker boxes, and then yeah, they're just going into these switches into the cabins. This looks like it's seen better days, but no one's actually glanded into it, so I'm pretty sure it's unused. We've got one going in here, one going up there. We'll get them connected up, tidy up the cables a bit, and then hopefully Steve will have them connected up the other end. We can get them liven up and get them tested. Tyre wrapping's probably the most mundane part. I'll be an electrician. What we got? Site office, site meeting room. Let's see what these are. Meeting room, office. Cool, office is ground floor. As much as I'd love to use this to strip some armoured, it would just be stupid. These knives, I love them. I've got loads of nice knives like this, but I just use them for box opening, unpacking and stuff like that. Whenever it comes to SWA, just a Stanley will do. You can replace the blades, they're robust, and yeah, you're not worried about ruining it. I'm going to try use this today as well. I've got a CK armour slice in my bag, but apparently these work quite well too. This is the bigger XL version. We sell them on loadout. See together if it's any good, and yeah, if it can handle an armoured, might be a viable option. Site meeting room, site office. Be good to tuck them under there when we're done. I should have bought that new whisker gel to try out. They do it in like a ready mix container basically, which is quite cool. You literally just like squeeze, twist one end of it, it mixes it, and then you can just pour it straight in. They're cool. These are like the intumescent glands as well, so you can thread them in, and then that's like the fireproof sort of sealing basically. In the event of a fire, it basically swells and encapsulates the cable, which is quite cool. It's nice to see them being included. I'm actually going to pocket them, so they do come in handy. So that was 35 turns. think it's probably overkill, but I wanted to sort of make sure it works first time, basically. We shall see though. Yeah. It's done the trick by the looks of it. Nice clean cut, pinging off pretty much straight away. Yeah, the armour slice is normally 25 to 30 turns. That was, to be honest, a lot quicker than the armour slice, just because like the spring-loaded mechanism and all that. That worked pretty well. What I like about this one is because it's the XL, I mean, that would do like a big, decent sized armoured. Yeah, 120 4-core, maybe a 150 4-core, I could get in there max. So yeah, how it would hold up, I don't know, but it's handled these 10 mils, yeah, easy. Next one I'll try 25 turns, I might risk it and see how we get on, but yeah, that was pretty effortless. And then it's really important with the IP glands to just not overdo how much armouring you expose, because, I mean, it matters anyway, but it really matters on the IP glands. Okay. Yeah, he's done it. Let's see what the gland pack says. They are tight, but they fit. It's a 10 mil 3-core. It's a 20, but that's really on the limit there. They're all different, these gland packs. That's why you can't trust one chart. I used to have like a chart on my phone, but yeah, I realised it's bloody pointless. I literally got a millimetre if that of SWA showing past that thread, which means this will tighten up lovely and provide a nicer seal. There we go. Little party bus is here. I love it. It's like they're just trying to sell you some lunch, you know, but they're like, they think this song's gonna like serenade you to go buy a sandwich. It's like the Pied Piper. What, by the food wagon? There we go. Banjo's bent out. I'll be able to get that bolted through nice. Probably get this one done. In fact, no. Let's do one together. Get one done, and then I can smash the other one out. Steve just got me a mocha. I haven't had a mocha in ages, but they're actually really good. Shout out to mocha drinkers. See, the song's in my head. It's marketing. It's subliminal marketing. I'm singing the song. I'm thinking about a sandwich. I've obviously missed it today, but next week when I hear that song, I'm gonna be running out there with all the other people. This has definitely been in the Burgess electrical stores. 19, 20. $25 does it. 25 turns. I was more methodical with like tightening it up that time, like every 3 turns. I think I was doing every 4 turns. As before, I didn't. The thing with the CK one is it sort of self-tightens. I actually think that's an easier tool, for sure. Got a spare blade in the handle, easily available as well. If any plumbers watching, I don't know why you'd be watching this video. Let me know if you are though. It's obviously a sick tool for cutting copper pipes and stuff. When you're doing temp work, anything's a hammer. Literally just voiding the warranty of my Boddington screwdriver live on camera. I've never had one of these break, but we do get, not just Boddington to be fair, we do get all sorts of screwdrivers returned to load out, and it's really tough because you want to help people out and everything, but we are a small business, and sometimes, man, these screwdrivers have literally been used to like I don't know, lift metal floor pans or like lift a drain or something. Like they're all chewed up, they've been through the ringer. That's not fair use. Like, you know, there's no like insulation on the shaft and the tip's broken, you know what I mean? That is a sure way to damage them too. Don't use them as chisels. Just got any juice in it? Yeah, boy. All that for a bit of 10 mil. So when I'm feeling really fancy, I actually run the tape down long ways and I spend loads of time to wrap it so there's like not even a seam on it. Like if it's staying, or I tried to do that anyway, if it's staying, if you've got the time and that. Always bugs me out when you do electrical tape like this because the lines are like going the wrong way. So we're about to go into Steve's cave. It's the mains room. I'll be able to show you the panel actually, which is pretty sick. And the panel's coming out. It's an ABB panel. That's a whole set of videos right there, which is going to be pretty cool. Steve-o, have you got any 10 mil eye crimps?
One second, young man.
Oh. You work just like me, Steve. Do you know that? Organised chaos.
I know where everything is, mate.
So this is the panel that's going to be coming out. So what we got on the incoming, we have got a 1250 amp ACB. But yeah, the whole panel's coming out. They've got to put a bigger concrete pad in. It's going to be a little bit bigger, doing a similar sort of thing. We've got three, what are they? 240s, 4-core 240s. So I believe the design is asking for one more of these as well. So that will be having to get pulled in and done, which should be pretty good. And then yeah, this panel's getting stripped out, so I'll hopefully be able to show you that. And of course, installing the new one. I want to show you these as well, but I don't know how to do them, so I'll see if Steve's up for showing us, but these are pretty sick. Yeah, it's a cool panel. It's a shame to see it going because ABB stuff is pretty solid, but that's what refurbs are like. All comes out, all new goes in. But yeah, pretty cool. We're here to fuck shit up.
My dad's boat.
That's funny, man.
Now this cable, which is going back that way.
Metering, is it?
No, it's not. It's actually for like lighting. There's some there's trace heating. There's a little heater in that cupboard too. So it's back. It's all goes
fed
back.
off of here.
It's fed off here all the way back to there. Yeah.
I suppose it's probably HV in there, and then
yeah, and
tranny out, and then
that's it.
and that goes
there's
back.
2 meters in there. We don't know what the 2 meters are for, but they're both reading the same, roughly the same.
Right. So this is a bit of an existing ladder which leads in to that 1200 amp panel. So that's where the 3 240s are on. There's 2 earths with them as well. And then you've got these ducts which sort of veer off into a switch room. I'm assuming there's a sort of transformer in there, and then yeah, that's all taken care of down that end. There is a 4th duct which I think the boys were hoping to use, but it's actually smaller. So that means, yeah, they might have to excavate all the way back to the switch room to get that extra 240 in, which is pretty crazy. This is like an undercroft. It's I think some of it down there is being excavated to make room for yeah, more office space or gym space or whatever they're doing down there. But pretty moody area, but it'll be pretty cool. That 240 goes in. I'll be able to show you more of this when that happens. It would be rude not to talk about these fancy boots on my feet. So these are the steel blue 661s, the zip up ones that everyone loves. Best thing about them is that, yeah, they just unzip. You can do the laces on them. I like to wear them quite loose because they're comfy. But if you want to get 5% off of these from Big Boots, there's a discount code residual. Hit the link in my bio, head over to Big Boots. You can get them in the normal colour. I had these for like over a year. They're still in good nick, bit grubby, but proper comfy. I'll be honest with you, this was a half a size smaller. They took like a month to break in. I actually thought they were really pants, and now I wore them for like a month, and once they got broken in, they're like the comfiest boots ever. This time round, I went half a size up, or a size up, and yeah, they're comfy straight away. Normally boots are quite I always size down in them, but yeah, with these, they're pretty true to size, to be honest. Get 5% off, dead comfy, I recommend them. And at the end of the day, when you get in the van or when you get home, you just unzip them, kick them off. Happy days. Just getting the earths in, rough and ready, but it's a temp joint. Just banjoed these across, bent them out, nice and tight. Just going to put these, live neutral and earth away into these connectors. Get this one buttoned up. We haven't got any gel at the minute, but I'm sure Steve will come back and bosh some in there. Going to tuck it under this hedge a bit, and then yeah, I'll get the other one done, connect them up with you guys, and we'll move on to something else. Sweet, so got this one connected up. Steve-O's done that one up there. Got our cables just dressed in here. Need a few more tie wraps up that column. But this is the site temporaries, this end, finished. In here we've just got a little breaker. This is technically where we test up to, this is our point, but there is a board inside as well. We just need to find out if it's come with like with a certificate on it already, or if we need to test inside. But to be honest, that's not my problem. I'm gonna bang this cover on, and then we are gonna head into the basement, and we're gonna put this cable basically goes back to a board which Steve has done, and then that board is fed off that 1200 amp panel. Not off of the 1200 amp bit, but yeah, off of a fuse section. So we're actually going to put that away, which will be pretty cool. And then we just got to come back up, do some dead testing, do some live testing, and that'll be it. I'll catch you in a sec in the basement, getting stuck into this panel. And I've got M10 in brass, so...
The trouble with the M10 is we're going to have to re-lug the neutral then. I haven't got M10.
That'll be alright, won't it?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, cool.
You ain't got another one for the...
Yeah, mate. So, we are in the mains panel. Steve has already prepped this for me. He's just given me the glory. This is the system I was on about earlier. He's run through how it works. So we're going to isolate it together, we'll prove it dead, and then we'll just put this away. It's a super safe panel. So back there you've got sort of exposed buzz bar, but it's all covered, safe, and it's designed to be worked in like this. So it's pretty smart. That beeping will happen a couple of times. Just ignore it. We're in DB Temp internal. Pop this lever, should have a key in my pocket, there we go. I'll open this, get this open, pop these covers out the way, and you can see here, these ones are red. There's that little red sort of traffic light system there, and then when you turn them off, they go green. That's popped that way. I'll show you that when we turn it back on in a bit, but it's pretty smart. Pretty old, but yeah, pretty smart. Let's get the testers out. Let's prove them there. There we go. I'm gonna go onto earth first. L1's clear, L2's clear, L3's clear. I'm gonna go onto neutral. L1's clear, L2, L3. I'm gonna go neutral to earth, should get continuity. Yeah, cool. Prove again. And we are good to go. Let's get them two out of the way. And in here you'll see, you've got this little plate with sort of 3 slots in. So that's basically, yeah, just where the cables pass through like so. And what I'm actually gonna do is remove that side panel. It's all sort of independent from the other chambers. And that is magnetised. There we go. Again, magnetised screwdrivers coming in pretty clutch. So it's actually the other way as well. L3 is closest, then L2, then L1. Called that out wrong when I was proving, but yeah, it's sort of labelled up otherwise. And then if you can see all the way in there, Jude, you can see L1's bolted on right at the back. Manipulate that a bit better. Washers on. And then last but not least, L3. So again, I'm going to pass this through. Let's get that closed up, there we go. On, there we go. Lovely. And fold it in there. There we go. Get that back. L3, L2, L1, brown, black, grey. Always good to check. Get those in, up that way. Now neutral and earth. Cool. This is Steve's lovely Bosch spanner set. Real nice. The only thing he doesn't like about them is the ratchets are silent. But apart from that, they're lovely. Let's go in there. There we go. Neutral earth bolted down, they're all in there. We'll get this closed up, we'll get it energised. Right, so now for the big switch on. There we go, and you can see we're now red again. So when you isolate it, it pops a green tab out that side, but yeah, quite smart. Go around here, got L1 pointing to the right, L2 pointing to the right, L3 pointing to the right. It's all looking good. Again, we'll do neutral. L1, neutral, L2, neutral, L3. Phase rotation is good. We've got neutral and earth continuity, so that is good to go. So now we'll do some dead testing on the end of lines.
Steve, I won't turn it on yet.
Steve! Alan! Anyway, we are going to be doing some testing. So currently this is fed from the board that you saw me test beforehand. This basically just serves everything outside. So we've got site office, site canteen, site meeting room, site toilets and showers. The two armoured I joined were site meeting room and site office. So we are going to live test this board. All of these have been dead tested already. Harry done those, and then we'll go to the other end, we'll live test them, we'll label them all up. So should be able to show you a bit of that with the Q-Tech. I've had this a couple of months now, you've seen it in a couple of videos. It's really good, I'm loving it, do you know that? I had a KT63 Plus, and I love that tester, really simple to use, love the screen and everything, and this is just a better version of it. But yeah, so far so good with the 6060. We on? 0.2, 1096, 104. Okay, this is 2 kA. Sweet. Right, that's live test done. Do you want to put these away because you know what's what? What's that board called as well, bro? Yeah. Oh, DV10 external. My handwriting is the equivalent of I reckon a 7-year-old. What do you reckon, Harry?
That's better than mine.
It is better than yours, actually. I'll take that.
You ain't seen mine.
Your words are neater, your numbers aren't. Your numbers are terrible. That's bad. It gets smaller. It's like you change the font size. 0.42, and then the PFC is 600 or 0.6 kA. Let's go. Mom, get the camera. High rise intervention, wasn't it?
It's very nice.
Was it?
Yeah, very nice off of high rise. It's like, oh! And then you see the hood. You played the ball though.
Yeah. High rise
Not
is on
low,
it,
is it?
yeah. That spawn's fucking hot though, man. 0.39 and 0.6 Ka again. Right, 0.36. I don't know what one this is though. Yeah, 0.7. Do you reckon that soil stack's just run into the bush?
I was saying it's got to be shit to be stripping out.
Yeah. Think about connecting these up though, these porta cabins. They just get hammered on a building site for 6 months, move somewhere else and you've got to connect it up again. And that, kids, that's why you don't do plumbing. Right, that is it for today, guys. So showed you a little bit of panel work, loads of site temps, nothing too glamorous, but yeah, an average day in the life of a commercial electrician. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out Loadout, my tool shop. All the tools you've seen me use today, all the tools in my bags in the van are all available from Loadout, and supporting Loadout directly supports the channel as well. So that's a really good way to, yeah, help me out. You'll see more of this job over the next 6 months, all sorts. So if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you on the next one.